temptations that if you are still struggling with something, if you are still struggling with that temptation, if you're still struggling with that area of your life, if you feel like you haven't seen the healing that you want to see, you haven't seen the miracle breakthrough, right? There's this misconception that if you haven't seen that, then God isn't in it. And maybe because you haven't seen the miracle breakthrough, you haven't seen the prayer answered, you haven't seen the deliverance, you haven't seen it, you're like, okay, well, God must not be in this area. Well, God must have forgotten about me. Well, God must not be hearing my prayers. I've been praying so much about this, right? And like, oh, because there's no healing here, God must hate me, right? And I'm only saying this because I have literally been in those thought processes and still to this day struggle to think those things. But when I start going down that bunny trail in my mind of like, God's abandoned me, God must not love me, God must not hear me,